Dentists could learn a lot by reading about Sandy Weil and Tearing Down the Walls, the founder of Citigroup. It all started as this little kid from Brooklyn, and he just simply asked his mom at the store, when you write a check, how does the money get from your account to the grocery store? And his mom didn't know, the grocer didn't know. He finally got a job on Wall Street doing back ends for Wall Street brokers and finance. And he just kept asking these mundane questions like, well, how come when my mom writes a check, how does the money get over to there? Nobody could answer his questions. He actually started going to banks and asking a general manager, and he's like, nobody knows. So he decided he was going to find out. So he started getting a job in all these mundane backorder things, check clearing houses. You remember how, the different banks start with different numbers. And he figured it all out. And then he would go to the next job. And by the time he figured out how the checks clears, how this, that, he finally got a job at a bank at the very bottom and worked his way up all the way to the top to the CEO because he was the only guy in the room that knew what the hell was going on. Now, this happened during computerization, so he was computerizing and automating all his way to the top. I meet dentists all the time. I mean, they're as old as I am. They have no idea how their dental insurance even works. They've never billed an insurance. You can't delegate something till you know what you're delegating. Because when you're a dentist and you're learning the task yourself, you might be able to innovate and improve. I also find it interesting, my favorite banker in the world is Jamie Dimon, the CEO of JP Morgan Chase. I've had lunch with him 3 times. He was Jamie Dimon's vice president, and Sandy Weil fired him because he thought Jamie was gunning for his job. 4 years after Jamie quit, Sandy Weil was really too old and hung on too long, and it started to go down. And Jamie Wiles, and now Jamie Dimon is JP Morgan, that's the number 1 banker in the world. So you young associates need to learn that, man. When you go get a job with some older guy who tells you he's going to retire next year, if it ain't in writing, it ain't. These older guys always say they're going to retire. They're like, well, I turn 65 next year. Oh, baloney. You'll turn 65, and then you'll want to get a new truck. You'll want to remodel. You'll want a new cabin, a new boat, whatever. But you old guys, man, if you think, I'm going to hang on a couple more years and some young Jamie Dimon walks in your doors, you better grab him when he's hot, because if you don't, he's going to go somewhere else and he's going to crush it. So sometimes it's the people, time, and money. It's the people mainly, but learn all of those front office details. Learn all the back office details. Do your own supply ordering. Do it until you master it to see if it can be faster, better, more efficient, then move on. Have a great day.